so swell. Oh, Mickey and Minnie.
Here comes the drop. There they go. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Trippin' with the Turners. Today we're back at Disney's Magic Kingdom. We really want to thank you guys for helping us grow our channel. We'd appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and maybe turn on notifications to be notified when we have a new video out. Also, if you like the video, give it a like. So come on, let's have a little fun here at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Let's go. Alrighty, back at Magic Kingdom. I'm not quite sure if you can see. Got the Mickey there and flowers. All right, heading in here. Got the big old tree up and just the little toy soldiers there, the candy canes, pretty wreaths. City Hall nicely decorated there. All right, so they caught a glimpse of some characters. We're thinking maybe they're coming up top here. Oh yeah, I see Mickey and Minnie and Pluto. They're probably gonna head on up here and maybe do some singing or some shows or something. Aw, Mickey taking his spot. Aw, showing his love for Minnie. Donald, always the gentleman for Daisy. So the characters are out here dancing and showing off, and it's about 80 degrees here today, so the characters need to take breaks frequently because we don't want them to get too hot. They probably need to go have a little bit of water or a Mickey bar or whatever it is they like to snack on. Look at Tigger. Big old Christmas tree. And here we are going down Main Street. Main Street's usually pretty busy here. But it's so pretty. I mean, you can see right through the castle to the carousel back there. That's awesome. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. So just doing a little bit of window shopping here. They got some stuff nicely decorated here for the holidays. Established 1971. That's neat. London is still looking for some mini ears, so maybe we'll go in the store and let her look for some of those again. And both sides of the street here are decorated. There's some stockings there. And this one here might have what she's looking for.
You're gonna come back on
Exit only. Huh? Oh, did you see him? Go back this way, let me see him. Which one? Oh, the ones up top there?
They are.
I don't know if I can see for the glare, but there they are.
Okay.
So those are the ones you're looking for? Alright, so she says she's seen the one she's looking for. So now we're going to go in and see if they have them in stock and how much they are.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, over there. I see him already.
Look at all kinds of cool stuff in here. I'm sure Devin probably wants to get her a shirt too. So those are the type ears she's looking for. Yeah, I think those slippers are right up my alley too.
What do you think? Are those the ones? Those are the ones, right?
Now look, I don't know that they do that, but
Yeah, I don't think they...
they're not like the sequins. They're just kind of glittery looking.
They're sequins, but they don't turn. So these are the ones? Do these look good for you?
They don't do like your shirt, yeah. So that's
They
what you're
don't
looking
do
for?
like
Rick?
your shirt. So these are the ones, right? her great-grandparents gave her a Disney gift card, so she's gonna use that to get her ears.
So shout out to Granny and Papa Jones.
Thank you, Granny and Papa, my Granny and Papa, and her great-Granny and Papa.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're gonna use her gift card. Luke got a gift card too, but we're gonna use London's today to get her ears that she
I'm
wants.
so excited.
All right, let's go. All right, so this is London getting her little ears here and using her gift card from Granny and Papa.
Granny and Papa, we love you.
All right, so we're just in time for a cavalcade here. This looks like it's the princess one with the different princesses. And of course, London's got her new ears on. A couple more princesses coming through here. Yeah, they got the little holiday gowns on. A bunch of princesses on this float. You like it? Luke, what you think, boy?
You like it?
All right. All right, this here looks like some type of candy store. See some lollipops in there. More lollipops. Look at the big lollipops. Cupcakes and cookies. Oh, there's Daisy. What's Daisy cooking up? Her name tag does say Daisy. Oh, Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Without name tags, I can't tell which one is which.
I mean, you are ready for Christmas.
Alrighty, so another cavalcade. Like I said, they just have these things all the time. It seems they just pop up randomly, though they're not scheduled. You never know when you might be in the right spot at the right time. It's a Pinocchio. And Geppetto. And I see Mickey and Minnie coming.
And everybody's having a great time.
This is pretty neat right here in front of the castle, too.
That's what makes the holidays so swell.
Oh, Mickey and Minnie.
From all of us to all of you.
Mad Hatter, Alice, Peter Pan.
A very Merry Christmas.
And there's one of the chimney sweeps.
Hiya, folks.
We're so glad you could make it to our party.
Merry Christmas.
Swell to see you here.
All right. Well, how'd y'all like that?
That was amazing.
That was
I know, yeah, to catch two right there back to back like that was pretty neat, wasn't it? All
I'm
right.
gonna take a picture. Y'all ready?
All right, they're doing a little Muppet Christmas decorating of the windows, it looks like there. I'm not quite sure what Fozzie's doing. Don't know that Fozzie knows what he's doing. Silly bear. Coming by the Hall of Presidents. One day we're gonna have to check out that Country Bear Jamboree. Says it's a wild and really good time. Looks pretty interesting. Looks like we'll have to check it out one day. All Alright, Splash Mountain currently a 75-minute wait time. They say the height requirement on this is 40 inches, so all of our kids are good to go for this one. Alright, so Splash Mountain, like I said, about a 75-minute wait time. Here they go. So you do get a little wet sometimes on this ride, but nothing too wet. And it's still fairly warm, so we'll have plenty of time to dry off afterwards. Alright, about to get on Splash Mountain, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, Splash Mountain, here we
We're a fox and we're a bear, and none of us ever had those.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a big splash there. Stop it. Here comes somebody. Alright, so get ready to go up a little hill here. Oh, we're taking on water. We're taking on water. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right, coming up on Br'er Fox's Lair, Chickapin Falls, and the Laughing Place. And let's not forget about Muskrat Moonshine. Here we go, come on. Oh, you can see the Disney Springs balloon way back there. Way back there. Alright, so here we go, coming up on, this is like a little bit of a drop here. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Here we go. Alright, gonna switch over to the iPhone since it's inside. The iPhone does better at filming in the dark. Yeah, he come on. How you come on? So there's old Br'er Fox and Br'er Bear trying to set traps for a Br'er Rabbit. There's old Porcupine Pie.
Look yonder. There goes Br'er Rabbit.
Yeah. Hey, little bunny rabbit.
As usual.
Little ear wiggling. Uh-oh. Br'er Fox had caught old Br'er Bear there on a trap. Where's old Br'er Rabbit at? There he is. He got him a carrot, look. Oh, is that an alligator or a crocodile? Yeah, we got some possums hanging from the ceiling here. It's a little mailbox. And there's old porcupines hideout. Alright. Going in a dark drop, hope I don't lose my phone. That was wild. There comes another little drop here, looks like. Well, we stopped. We go. The turtles having a good old time back here. Oh, look at him. Oh, we got some little prairie dogs and gophers. Oh.
No, Red Fox, let me go.
Red Fox got old bird rabbit. Ramming speed. Got the buzzers up there. So I'm going to switch back to the GoPro now, just so we're going back outside.
We got yours.
All right, we're going to the hills. We're ready to go, ready to go. Here we go. Right around is about to get in that stew pot. Uh-oh. There's the castle. Here comes the drop. Alright, a little bit wet.
How'd y'all do?
We did good, just a little bit wet. Alright, there we go. Had to clean the phone off or the camera off, but we're good to go now.
I screamed like I never did before.
I might have screamed a little bit too, I'm not sure. Alright, I had to clean the water off the camera, so I had to cut out a little bit there. Sometimes you can get really wet places like this because usually there's like a little waterfall dripping there and it'll soak you if you get hung up right there. Yeah. Alright, going back to the iPhone. Yeah, look at them. Yep. Picking on a granny. Uh-oh, that's a bad day right now. Okay, look out, I'm out of town. And there he is, Road Rabbit, and made it out safe once again.
Home sweet home is the lesson today. Don't you worry, Mr. Bluebird.
All right.
I learned my lesson. I'm glad you didn't really sing a song this time, dear Eddie. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder.
It's the truth. It's actual. And if you haven't guessed it by now, we're going to exit through the gift shop. All right, y'all, how was Splash Mountain?
Awesome. It was amazing.
It was fun.
All right,
We
Mom.
love Splash Mountain. It's a good classic ride. We got a little wet, but not too much. It's fun.
Yeah, you did get a little bit wet, but not too much. I switched between the GoPro for the outside stuff and the inside stuff. I tried to get the iPhone 12, so it may be a few little breaks in the footage there, but the iPhone 12 seems to do a little bit better on the inside stuff, so we're going to try that, just see how it works for us. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to check out the Jingle Cruise Expedition. Normally it's a Jungle Cruise, but of course since it's the holidays, it's a Jingle Cruise. It's usually just kind of a boat ride around looking at animals and listening to bad jokes, but it's still really neat, so we're going to check it out. All right, so we're in line for the Jingle Cruise, and this line, they say it's 45 minutes long, and we are literally back over here almost at where you exit to go back to the castle. So this is, looks like a pretty long line, but then again, people are spaced out 6 feet apart, so maybe that's going to make up for it. We'll see. Pretty cool views of the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse over there. That's really neat. You got the little water wheel there, taking water up to them. So they've got these park attendants here to keep people that want to go see the treehouse from, I guess, mixing with the people that are in line for the Jingle Cruise. And like I said, the line goes out almost to the exit of Adventureland where you would go to see the castle. So pretty long line. And got a few cannons and cannonballs here outside of the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse entrance. That's going to take more than a band-aid there, I believe. Yep, Magic Carpets of Aladdin there. Kids usually love to ride that. More views of the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. You can actually walk up there and kind of go exploring. It's pretty neat. We won't be doing that today, but like I said, you can go up there and have a look around. Getting closer to the Jingle Cruise. There's a little Christmas shack out there. You got the reindeer Ruby there, and just got the boats lined up, fixing down. So they got this cool little Christmas tree inside the little shack here, and then they got this cool little bamboo Christmas tree over here. Really neat looking. A captured? What's in there? Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. Sometimes, oh, they captured a Christmas tree. Woohoo! So they get this little Christmas tree decorated with bobbers and some shotgun shells there. Now it looks like there's one of the old Simon games behind it to light it up. Getting on Mistletoe Millie.
That's so nice. What did you guys get me? No, okay, that's fine. A doll? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. You guys, you can sit up in that next section there. Awesome, that's all for you guys. I got it. It's actually cabin 2B. There we go. We'll be underwater here shortly, so if you don't like your spots, it's fine.
Where you're at?
Yeah.
Oh, I said underway.
There's
Sorry,
a decorated little shack. Oh, you'll see the little snowman back there?
Underwater was my last cruise, so that's fine.
He looks
So my friends, we're playing a fun get to
So
know.
it
You
did
guys
take
talk,
right
share
at
your
45 minutes for us to get on here, so I'm very surprised.
I just need the 16 numbers on the front. The 3.
All right, here we go, Jingle Cruise.
All right, folks, to increase your chances of survival today, we're going to go hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. We're not going to stand up, because really, who's standing?
Oh, look what's up here, look.
Must have ran off to do some last minute holiday shopping. You know, those pygmies always wants to. Oh, I know what somebody's getting for Christmas. A really old tree all wrapped up with a bow on top. That's so sweet. Now, folks, at this point in the cruise, you're probably asking yourselves why. Why did we hire gorillas to wrap all our presents? Well, I'll tell you, as you can see, the turnover is just fantastic. Really tearing through the orders. Honestly, it's a bunch of monkey business. If you now, right over there is the second most feared animal in the whole entire jungle. beautiful elephant. Now you're probably asking yourselves, what's the first? Well, it's right over here. That's his mother-in-law. Now to show her the holidays uninvited and stay for extended periods of time. I mean, nobody had so many different holiday animals, such as the long-necked reindeer, the reindeer that killed Mufasa, those reindeer with the wings. Oh, look at that. Those lions invited the zebra over for a little Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, okay, that's a lot of cranberry sauce. We're going to say he's sleeping. Yeah, that's what that's called. Anyways, we're going to head on out of here and whoa, gee, Mr. Rhino, I normally string popcorn, but that's a perfect example of why you never give a rhino fruitcake. And it looks like they got the point right at the end. Actually, those hyenas. Behind me, though, we have Schweitzer Falls. Now, Schweitzer Falls is actually named after famed jungle navigation company founder, Dr. Albert Falls, obviously. Don't worry too much about it now. We'll go over it later.
Well, that's pretty cool.
A little more specific on my Christmas list. This really wasn't what I had in mind. Seems a little excessive. Now some of these hippos are kind of staying under the water like that. That's because in this weather, well, oh my goodness, Christmas carolers, everybody get down. Get down, pretend we're not home. Close the blinds, turn off the we made it. And just in time, you're the wonder of the world. The real reason you all came here today, it's the one. It's Santa Claus, but I don't know. Now it does look like we found ourselves here in an Indian elephant holiday party going on in full swing. And you know what? Not ahead. Any takers?
Trader Santa.
Alright, well folks, it looks like we're coming up with the most dangerous part of our journey, the return. Now folks, if you laughed today, thanks for laughing. If you did, thanks for leaving. You've really been an outstanding crew, but I just need you outstanding on the dock, so get out. No, that's rude. Where's my holiday? Please Santa, leave my presents. No, stop, please.
What'd y'all think of it?
It was cool.
Good?
It was neat. It was,
Yeah.
you know, the jingle cruise instead of the jungle cruise. It's something new to try and get you in the Christmas spirit a little bit.
Yeah.
So, corny jokes and, you know, just a fun little cruise. So it's cute.
All right, cool. Let's go. Sorry about all the ruckus, folks. We're working to pretty up this here area. And they're talking about this lake or lagoon that was here where the paddle boat usually is. It looks like maybe the paddle boat was on some type of track or something. I see the track and they've taken it up. Looks like they're putting some back down. So maybe they just had to do some maintenance to it. So it's pretty neat. The castle. There's a pile of people down there for something. Not quite sure what's about to happen, but we are on the up here at the castle, so I don't know what's going to happen. All right, so 6 o'clock and the castle just started changing colors. That's what all the people were waiting for down there between the castle and Main Street, I guess, was to watch this.
There they go. Woohoo!
The castle is so pretty, all lit up for Christmas. A few little things changing up there. Got like a little candy cane looking barber pole going up moving. So pretty. Treetops are red and lit up for Christmas here. Very, very festive. All right, coming up on Main Street here. Everything is lit up. Good gracious. Got the wreaths lit up. All the sidewalks lit up. There we go. Main Street. Oh, we might have to actually wait in line to go into the Emporium. Luke wants to get something, yeah. Yeah, well, mini toys and decorations. More mini ears. Like I said, they're having us wait in line to actually go in the store. They just really want to make sure that we're social distancing. All right, so when we went in here earlier, Luke saw a little toy that he wanted to get with his gift card. So we are back in here, ending the day almost the way we started. And when he gets his mindset on something, he knows exactly what he wants.
Isn't it cute?
It's a little critter thing from Star Wars.
Aww, he's cute. Okay.
All right, so this is what Luke picked out for his to use his gift card on from Granny and Pawpaw.
Thank you, Granny and Pawpaw. We love you.
All right.
And
So,
London got her ears, and Luke got his animal here.
all right.
Love y'all.
Thank you. All righty. So we're heading on out. Just so pretty here. Alright, so we got the entrance so lit up here. Everything's so pretty. Like they're just heading on out back to the monorail. The monorail coming in.
Thank you for joining us today. At this time, monorails will be the
So we're
fastest
going to
way
take the
back to the
monorail
parking lot.
back to the parking lot.
Have a great night, everybody. At this time.
All right, guys, we've had a great day here at Disney's Magic Kingdom. It's been an awesome time looking at Christmas decorations and riding a few rides. The kids got a few new additions to their Disney collection. So we want to thank you guys for tripping with the Turners.
Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.